It's better to get lost in the passion than to lose the passion. The thing that cowardice fears most is decision. The more a person limits himself, the more resourceful he becomes. Confidence is the present tense of hope. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. Love is all, it gives all, and it takes all. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. Take a chance, and you may lose. Take not a chance, and you have lost already. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Happiness is the greatest hiding place for despair. I'm so misunderstood that people misunderstand me, even when I tell them I'm misunderstood. Wherever there is a crowd, there is untruth. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. Prayer does not change God, but it changes him who prays. For without risk there is no faith, and the greater the risk, the greater the faith. Patience is necessary, and one cannot reap immediately where one has sown. You are getting fooled by two ways. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Whoever has learned to be anxious in the right way has learned the ultimate. It is not the path which is the difficulty, rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. Do it, or don't do it. You will regret both. Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought, which they seldom use. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Most people are subjective toward themselves and objective toward all others, frightfully objective sometimes, but the task is precisely to be objective toward oneself and subjective toward all others. The door to happiness opens outward. There is nothing with which every man is so afraid as getting to know how enormously much he is capable of doing and becoming. Love believes all things, and yet is never deceived. People settle for a level of despair they can tolerate, and call it happiness. If anyone on the verge of action should judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself.